Good morning. I just took an everything shower, washed my hair and everything. Now it's time to do some skincare and then we're gonna start today. I feel really like puffy and tired, so today we're gonna use these little eye patches. Officially start today. I need to get better at taking my supplements again. Today we have vitamin D and then some hair growth thing and then also something that's supposed to help with like mental focus. I still have my little ghost mug out, by the way. It's just too cute to put away. I'm not ready to put it away for the year yet. And then I also take one of these mental focus gummies every time I sit at the desk, or like once a day. These have a very specific taste and they just kind of get me in the right mindset to do some work. So on the agenda for today, we have some admin work, some uni work, and then later it's gonna turn bookish because it is the final ACOTAR book club meeting today. Not in the evening, today it's in the afternoon. And I'm so excited because the last ACOTAR book is, I think, my favorite. So I'm very excited to talk with the other ACOTAR girlies about that. And then our next book is probably gonna be Fourth Wing, which I don't know how that's gonna work out. I mean, Fourth Wing, like the first part is fine, but Iron Flame is like 1,000 pages. So I don't know when the next book club meeting about that is gonna be because I can't read that in a month. I mean, I could, but I want to read like multiple books in a month and not just one huge one. And then later tonight, I want to keep reading the book that I'm reading right now, which I'm totally blanking on right now, because I'm not even fully awake yet. We're just gonna start out with doing some work right now. Next up is some editing work, and I think I want to listen to the Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue. I don't know how to say it, but listen to that book in the meantime because I did find it on kind of a weird audiobook site, but it's there, and that's one of the books that I wasn't super set on getting to this month, but that's the only book that I found that is available as an audiobook. So I think I'll listen to that and edit for a bit, and then probably like half an hour, and then I still have about 2 hours to study before we head to book club. It is time to get ready for book club. I don't really feel like doing like a lot of makeup today, so I'm just doing my very minimal basics. But I'm so excited to go because I couldn't attend the last meeting since I was away on vacation. So I skipped the meeting where we talked about A Court of Wings and Fury and A Court of Frost and Starlight, I think, like the little Christmas episode. And I think I talked about like how I feel about especially the Christmas thing in one of my recent videos. I didn't love that very much, and A Court of Wings and Ruin just had so many like war scenes and I can't imagine those very well. So that wasn't my favorite either. And I think I just resonated with the characters in A Court of Silver Flames a lot more than with the other characters. I'm trying to keep this spoiler free. So I think that's why I liked that the best. And then I will need to start Fourth Wing kind of soon, but I don't know how I'm gonna go about that yet because Fourth Wing is one of my advent calendar books. It's somewhere in my advent calendar that I made for myself, and I didn't number them. I didn't label them, obviously, because I wanted to be surprised, because I thought I would just collect secondhand books over the year and then forget what they are or what they're about, and then I would have like 24 little presents for myself. And it worked, but it worked a little too good because now I don't know what book is Fourth Wing. I think, well, there's 2 boxes of books and I think that it's in the second box, but I'm not sure because I could see that I did maybe switch them up because I thought I'm gonna trick myself. I don't remember if I did or not. I hope I didn't. So I'm just gonna try to get Fourth Wing in one of the first books. I don't know if it's gonna work out or not. Otherwise, I'll just have to either download it on Kindle or start out with the audiobook. But I am excited to get into Fourth Wing because I've been reading, like the only big series that I'm currently reading is Throne of Glass, and I talked about that too recently. I finished Air of Fire recently. That wasn't my favorite. It was kind of boring, honestly, and I didn't like the multiple POVs that had nothing to do with each other. I did like Manon's POV, so like the witches. But other than that, it was kind of boring, and my expectations were a lot higher for that book because I liked ACOTAR so much. And so now I'm thinking maybe Fourth Wing can be like different enough that I won't compare to ACOTAR, because obviously like dragons and like the school and everything. I think it's quite different, I hope. And if I don't compare the two, then I might end up liking it a lot more. But anyways, I'm gonna get dressed now. I think I'm gonna take one of my Vinted packages with me and try and drop it off on the way there. And then we'll have a cute little bookish afternoon. Then we also have family dinner tonight, which I'm probably not gonna film at, but then afterwards I'm gonna do a little night routine. We'll probably knit or crochet or read or whatever other fall winter activities I can think of. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. I'm back home and I just wanted to show you this little heart dog sweater that I made. We decided to leave it on tonight inside too because it is a little bit cold. Anyway, I just made some tea in my little ghost mug. We just got back from dinner. But book club was so nice. We were kind of a smaller group today, but it was really nice because we got to talk about the book in depth. And we also branched out into a lot of other topics, and we ended up talking about kind of classic books. And I couldn't really be part of the conversation all too much because I haven't really read a bunch of classics. The only thing that I think falls into the category was George Orwell's 1984. That was the only one that I came up that I remembered. I don't know if I read any other classics. Maybe like Lord of the Flies, is that the name of the book? I don't really know, like school books that you had to read kind of. And so I've decided for next year I'm gonna make it my mission to kind of maybe try to read one classic book each month. I don't know if that's too much or that's too little, or if there are enough classic books that interest me, but I did just order or like make offers on some of them on Vinted. I just got accepted on The Great Gatsby. Then I'm gonna get Kafka on the Shore. Then I made an offer on Master and Margarita, but that's a graphic novel and it looks really, really cool. So this is the cover. And then the inside looks really, really interesting. It looks really beautiful. And I'm really hoping that they're gonna accept my offer. And then I also offered Pride and Prejudice. And those are the only books that came up on like a quick Google search, or the books that we talked about. I think that would be a good start. If you have any recommendations of classics that you feel like everybody should read, please let me know. Because I feel like it's kind of an education gap for me to be reading so many books but never read any classics and not be able to talk about classics, because they're classics for a reason. I'm not gonna read all of them, but maybe like the most popular ones or like the best ones, or maybe the most relevant ones. I don't really know. I know I said I wasn't gonna buy any more books because I don't have any more shelf space, but we're gonna redo our living room a little bit, and my plan is to make a whole wall full of bookshelves. I put like an inspo pic right here. It's basically gonna be a whole wall filled with books, and I don't have enough books to fill up the wall. Obviously there's gonna be plants and vases and like decorations and stuff on there too, but that means that I can buy a couple more books, because right now I have the living room shelf, the bedroom shelf, but that's only like half a bookshelf, and then my advent calendar, 24 books in there. And I think that's all of the books that I have. Today honestly wasn't as productive as I thought it was gonna be. I did get a couple hours of work done, but not as much studying because I just couldn't focus for some reason. There's just days where you can and there's days where you can't focus, and today was sadly one of the can't focus days, but it's okay. It's just gonna be a more bookish related vlog / day, which I'm totally fine with. Very contrary to classics, but my current book is The Serpent and Wings of Night. These are my regular like type books that I like, kind of darker fantasy books, but I still feel like I should kind of branch out of my usual category. I did read like 4 years ago-ish a lot of kind of not self-help books per se, but like that type of book with like Brianna Wiest and Eckhart Tolle and like those types of books, which I did really enjoy. But these books just bring me more joy, honestly, and I'm so interested to see how I'm gonna like classics. I also just got The Handmaid's Tale. I just offered that on Vinted too. I don't think I mentioned it before because that was kind of a, well, they were all kind of last minute finds because it did take me 5 minutes to buy all of them, but that was the latest last minute find. I am still about 150 pages into this book, about to start chapter 14. I am a little bit into the second trial. For the second trial there's kind of a team situation, I think, and that's what they just started, kind of like forming the teams. So that's where I'm at. I'm just gonna read a little bit and then we're probably gonna watch trash TV, and I'm gonna keep on knitting my little scarf. Actually it's not little, it's huge, but I really want to finish this. I don't know how to really put it into words, but the dynamic between Oriah and Vincent her like vampire adoptive father, is kind of weird. I don't know how to put it into words, but I am getting weird vibes from it. And I don't know what it is, who's gonna use who or what's gonna happen, but I don't have the best feeling about that. Finished my crochet projects for the night, and now it is time to do some evening skincare and then go to bed. Today was kind of a really long day, but I really liked today. Today was a good day. I really like socializing with the book club, obviously. And even though I kind of did a lot today, today kind of gave me energy, and those are always the best days. I hope that all of the classics that I ordered and like offered are gonna get here kind of soon, because I think I want to start prepping my 2025 book journal probably in December. And I just also wanted to mention, if you don't have your own book club yet, really try and find one in your city, or maybe start your own with your friends, or just like start an Instagram or Facebook group, because it truly is the best time. I convinced my sister to go to one and she was so nervous. I was so nervous before my first, like probably the first 2 or 3 meetings, but now it just feels so nice to see the book club girls again. And even though we're not like close friends, it still feels so good. My camera died, but as I was saying, book clubs are so much fun, and if you don't have one, try and find one. Try to get outside of your comfort zone. That's it for me tonight, because I think my camera's about to die again. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you in the next one.